Hey y'all, welcome to another Amani exclusive. I'm really excited about this one. I want to get right into it because my phone is dying, and yeah, I'm using the wireless mic and I can't charge and use the mic at the same time. So I'm Mark, and without further ado, this is our first intuition practice, tarot practice, psychic practice, all the practices in one. And yeah, we'll just get right into it. First things first, let's take a couple deep breaths. So go ahead and get settled if you can, or not if you can, but get settled. And actually, go ahead, pause this right quick and grab a notebook or a pen and paper, just something to write something down with. And then, yeah, when you're done, come back and yeah, we'll get going with the deep breath. So go get it. All right, so we're gonna start with a deep breath. Go ahead and get settled. Close your eyes. Breathe all the way down to the belly. Hold. Slow exhale. So inhale. Exhale. Couple more of those. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm actually pause this music. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. And I paused it just because we're going to be working with, our intuition, and I want to make sure y'all are as clear as possible to get, intuitive hits and work with the energy. But that being said, we're going to go through these cards. I'm going to shuffle, 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 and then place a card down. And then I just want you to sit with it for a second, look at it, and just, yeah, sit with it and see what you pick up on and write down the first things that come to mind, whether it be colors, if you feel like you have a number that comes to mind, or a suit that comes to mind, like whether it be cups or pentacles or whatever intuitive hits that come up. Don't question them, don't think about them, just write and allow the channel to be clear and allow it to flow. And yeah, write whatever comes to mind, as little or as much comes to mind. And then when we're done, we're going to flip it and see how it correlates to what we got. And hey, the more specific the hit that you get, honor that. If you got a whole guess for what card it is, or you feel like you know what card it is, hey, write that down. And you might just be right, but don't question it. And yeah, we're going to do a couple of those, and then I have one other thing planned. But yeah, let's get going. Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like y'all are going to find out that y'all are way more powerful than y'all expect, way more magical. Oof. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully that's framed okay. Oh, I was about to flip it. My bad. Let's take this one. All right. Don't question it too hard. Start writing. What are you getting? right. Go ahead and wrap it up. About to flip it over in a second. So if you need more time, go ahead and just give it a little pause. But yeah, let's see. Our first one. Wow. That's wild. Because I literally wrote, I literally saw that card in my mind's eye, but I didn't write it. I should have. I guess I could just show y'all what I wrote. In case y'all don't believe me, but I don't know if you can see it because my phone's up there, but I wrote blue, pink, seashell, purple, man, white, cups, health, protection, eye, and wealth. And yeah, when I wrote seashell, like the first card that, like when I wrote that, like when I was seeing that, I was seeing this card exactly, like the seashell on his head. And yeah, it's definitely all here. I really should have just wrote down the hermit. I even told y'all, like, I'll have a specific guest to write it. Hell yeah, that's dope. So yeah, I'm just writing what actually came out. So yeah, write down your observations and then write down what actually came out. And if you want to, circle the things that you wrote down that you feel match or that you feel like were present in this card that match what you wrote. But yeah, that was a great first one. All right, let's get into another one. And don't hesitate to share, y'all. Okay, this one jumped right out. It wants to play. Yeah, don't mind my framing, y'all. My phone's a little messed up, so I'm just making sure it's in there. And y'all probably don't even care about that stuff. But me, you know, I'm a photographer, videographer, and all types of things. So that shit's important to me. But all right, number 2. And if you need to recenter, go ahead and take another one of those deep breaths and then connect to the card. Really work that pause button if you need to. Yeah, this one feels completely different than the last one. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep these quick to keep y'all from thinking too much. So I'm about to flip, y'all. If y'all need a second pause, but don't take too long. Remember, it's supposed to be a flow, not a think. It's not supposed to be logic, intuition. But hey, that's Liddy. I wrote down hair, woman, sword, ace, 2, love, and equal. And hell yeah, it's all there. Woman, sword is there. Yeah, not an ace or a 2. But yeah, definitely the sword, woman, and the hair with the hands in it. Like, yeah. Hell yeah, Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, next one. know what to do. It's interesting because these cards definitely feel completely different. Like every time I put a card there, the way I feel the energy feels different. All right, getting ready to flip, y'all. Yeah, I wrote love, darkness, quiet, thoughts, swords, nine of swords. This is the three of cups, though. So I would say maybe darkness applies just because of their faces. But yeah, I don't know. This card was feeling very, very quiet to me. Like the energy was just very, very calm. And yeah, it felt dark. So this is very interesting for it to be three of cups. I was not expecting that. I feel like one of y'all nailed it though. I feel like one of y'all got a few things that were spot on. Like y'all fucked around and wrote fire or something on there. Okay. Do maybe two more and then go to the next exercise right quick. Hopefully I can get it in before my phone dies. All right. Let's see. I wrote sex, special, ritual, space, breath, head, crown, victory, enough, abundance, and charge. And this is the Six of Cups, by the way. And I feel like sex could apply. You know, there's the give and take right here, and it seems like a masculine hand and a masculine hand giving and then a feminine hand receiving, which feels like, you know, the interplay of sex as far as just giving, the give and take of the masculine feminine energy. Special, I feel like special could apply too. You know, we got different vases, the different cups with the different cactus in it. Feels like there's a special presentation there. Ritual kind of feels the same way as far as just the give and take, as far as just the energetic exchange that's occurring in the picture. Space, the space between, you know, I feel like, I don't know if I'm making it fit or not, but crown, victory, enough, enough and abundance feels right too, because there's an abundance of just different cacti, like the different sizes of them and the different sizes of the cups. Like there's more than enough. Um, it's like she's watching, but she also has her own, she has her own cactus. He's giving a cactus. Like there's more than enough to go around for everybody. Um, whoa. These cards over here moving and stuff. They're ready for the next one. That's interesting though. 6 of Cups. All right, last one, y'all, before we shift into the next part of our practice. You know what to do. Okay, about to flip it. I wrote star, heart, love, peace, magic, equal, shadow, major arcana, and pink. I have like star applies. He's got the galaxy face right here. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, he's got like the cosmic thing going on with the face. Love, peace, magic. Say magic as well. It's the wand suit. Oh, this card is the 7 of Wands, by the way. So magic feels like that makes sense. Equal too, because it's a balanced 3 here and then 3 there. And then even him, he's in the middle. He's like really balanced in between the wands. Shadow feels like about right as well. Cause yeah, his face as well. Even this right here feels like shadow. Like it's split down the middle, right where he's standing. It's like a light side and a shadowy side. Major Arcana wasn't right, because this is definitely a minor Arcana card, being that it's one of the numbered suit cards. And pink feels about right, because you got the pinks here that are very prominent in the foreground of the card. But yeah, it's very interesting. So 7 of Wands. Oh yeah, that was dope. I'm definitely excited to hear how y'all did. Hell yeah. Hey, well, that's the first half of our practice. Good job, yo. And look, magician at the bottom. And it feels like the cards are saying good job as well. For real. It's definitely in our energy to keep doing what we're doing and trust the process. Definitely love it here. What's this? Oh, I got the battery warning. Yeah, I don't know where it cut off, but yeah, we got the magician on the bottom, and that just feels like a good job. Ace of Cups. So yeah, we're at the beginning of a journey. Oh, this one's supposed to be a reading, but the world in reverse. It's like, yeah, slow down, y'all. This world, your world's being turned upside down. You're really realizing that you're capable of a lot more than you've allowed yourself to know that you're capable of. But hell yeah. All right, my phone's on like 10%, so let's knock out this bottom half. of our practice and get the hell out of here. Let me find these ace cards right quick. What the heck? I went through this whole thing and I'm missing an ace still. What the hecky? Oh, I definitely remember seeing that. I don't know why I didn't register as an ace. All right. I'll leave this visible. Feels like it wants to be in our graces. So I'll leave the magician right there. But okay. Take a second to get acquainted with these cards. Hopefully you can see them all okay. But yeah, in the sake of time, I'm just gonna go right into it. But pause if you need to. Well, definitely pause and take a second to really take them all in. Really feel what each one looks like. Feel like what they feel like when you look at them, what sensations you feel in your body. And remember them because you're gonna have to recall them later. Well, what we're about to do is I'm gonna turn them over, and then I'm gonna shuffle, and then place them, and then I'm gonna tell you which one to pick, and then we're just gonna try to pick it. So you're gonna be able to identify it based on something. So whatever intuitive ways you can kind of get a feel for the card, whether it be like the colors or the way it feels in your body, like really whatever information you get just from taking it in, really hold on to what that feels like. So when I tell you to go identify that, you can. So yeah, pause it, and then yeah, but okay. My apologies if you can't. The framing isn't all the way there, but hopefully it's good enough. We got our magician card up there, giving us a little extra magic and reminding us just of who we are and what we're capable of. But all right, so identify the Ace of Swords. And pause if you need to, because I'm going to get right into it. We're going to move right through this. So don't wait if you're not ready yet. Hey, wrong. Okay, let's see. Damn. Damn. And it's funny because I definitely, just now I was like, this one, I was like, but I second guessed it after getting the other two wrong. Ace of Swords right here. Bang. So yeah, if you need a second, go ahead and pause and take them all in again. But we're going to go right into it. Try to beat my phone dying. Okay. Let's go Ace of Pentacles now. Pause it if you need to. Don't think too hard though, y'all. It's supposed to be intuition. Once you find yourself thinking, you're out of alignment. Dang. Dang. It's probably my rushed energy right now, trying to make sure my phone don't die. But hey, got it on the third. Okay, closer. Definitely an improvement. It's funny that they're all reversed right now. Hey, all right, let's go again. And yeah, if you need to, go back to the beginning and sit with them. And yeah. And my bad if my rushed energy is making y'all feel rushed, because it's definitely not my intention. I just love y'all, and I want to make sure I get y'all at least a few rounds, because this is the fun stuff. Y'all been doing all the work, and, I just wanted to, let's keep it light today. Or introduce some light energy, like we're not all here just to be serious all the time. So, but okay, I'll try to give this one a second. Let's do a little breath, a deep breath. Inhale. Well, get ready. And then, okay, inhale. Exhale. Okay. Let's identify the Ace of Wands. Pause if you need to. Damn. That's interesting. I have an aversion for the right answer. Okay, let's do maybe a couple more rounds of this. And if my phone does die before I get to say bye, y'all know I love y'all. And great job today. Definitely let me know how y'all did with all the practice. I'm really excited about this offering, honestly, and for y'all to experience it. Definitely gonna do these more often, and my phone will be more charged, so I'll be more calm, and the energy will be lighter. Hopefully I'll be able to be more accurate when I'm more centered and chill. All right, let's go Ace of Wands again. Pause if you need to. Yeah, that one I felt very clear on. Like that one I knew. Because like I looked at it and I just felt that fire within. Like I felt like a charge, like it was like a strong charge. And it's funny because this time I was like, all right, let me kind of try to connect to something specific rather than just looking at the cards and trying to get it to jump out. But just knowing that Wands is like the fire suit. And it's like a suit of passion, a suit of like creative energy. And that charge, that very thing I felt. So I connected to that as I looked at it. And when I looked at that card, I felt like a pulse of that energy. And yeah, I went right to it. And that's why I was like, oh, pause if you need to, because I really felt like it was going to be right. And yeah, so that's interesting. So yeah, take special note of what y'all are feeling. You know what I'm feeling called? Let's keep going. Now that we know the Ace of Wands is there, let's find the swords. I went with that one because I felt like a charge feeling in my heart. But that's not even what I was connecting to. I was connecting air, swords to air, and a light feeling. And the light feeling, the lightest card I felt was this one. Oh, well, Cups is pretty light. There's a feather on it and all. That's interesting. Okay. All right, one more, y'all. I don't even know if y'all can see this up here. I can't tell. That part of my screen is a little messed up. But the magician is here. It's definitely back there at the top. Oh, holding it down. But all right. Ace of Cups. Just water energy. In case that helps somebody identify it better. Pause if you need to. Interesting. Damn. Hey, okay. Interesting. Let's incorporate the Magician card and do last one. And this time we're gonna find the Magician card. And this one, just try to identify the card that feels different versus like the ones we've been working with. That might help. Like try to identify like, this one feels different than, the ones we've been working with. So that's how I'm gonna try to identify it. Three, four, okay. Magician, y'all. Damn. Damn. Hey. Okay. Okay, well, this last one for bonus. Let's find the Ace of Cups. Damn. It's like I felt that fire, that charge again, but I took that to mean like that's the right answer. Because this one definitely felt calmer and quieter. But I took that to mean that it's the wrong answer. Like, no, it's not that. Yeah, definitely take note of what y'all are feeling, like, as you kind of do this practice. And notice a difference in, like, how it feels when you're right versus when you're wrong and what you're picking up on. Especially because as we were using the same cards each time, like, notice what kind of had in common every time you picked a certain card, the common threads of energy. And yeah, the more we do this, the more you'll be able to recognize it and everything. So you'll definitely get better, especially if we continue to use the same cards. But we'll see. We'll see how we do it. But hell yeah. Oh, this was dope. Yeah, this was everything. I hope y'all have fun. I definitely have fun. And yeah, to close the energy, I'm going to shuffle and take one card. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'll let y'all have a great rest of your day. I was going to say, I'll see y'all. Who knows when I'll see y'all. The way I've been motivated and charged to continue to create and share with y'all, it won't be long at all. Oh. Hell yeah, King of Wands. Follow that fire, y'all. Continue doing all the things that light you up. And look how he's chilling back. He's sitting back. He's super powerful. That wand is super charged. He's got bugs crawling to come meet him. He's got bugs on his outfit. Like, he's chilling. And look, there's an eye right here. It's like, allow your heart to be your eyes. Allow your heart to lead the way and follow it. And trust your passions and understand that that's taking you exactly where you need to go. Yeah, you are literally royalty. So follow that spark within you and follow your heart and let everything else come behind that. But that being said, I love y'all so much. And yeah, this was dope. War Peace Rock out. And I'll see y'all soon. I love you so much.